Hi, my name is Chris. If you want to see how to get from this to this, then please keep watching. I'm going to start off by priming my eyes just using the Master Conceal Concealer and a MAC 217 brush. I think it's a good idea to conceal or use an eye primer on your eyes just because it keeps the eyeshadows from looking chalky and not pigmented. The only time I wouldn't use a concealer or an eye primer is if I know that all the shadows I'm using are super pigmented and I know they're going to show up and look great no matter what, which is kind of unfortunate because I know I don't have any great quality eyeshadows yet. So I'm just going to have to get a base on to stick it down onto, and hopefully the pigment will show up a lot better. And the good thing about this is that you don't need to be too neat when you're chucking on an eye primer or concealer, just because you're going to cover it with eyeshadow anyway. And don't leave it sticky like this, always set it down with a powder. I accidentally applied too much concealer on the back of my hand, which is stupid, but anyway, at least I've got it on my hand now and I didn't just throw it all over my eyes and then my eyes are too concealery. So now when I need, I can just dip back into this later and conceal under my eyes. So yeah, that's a trick if you put too much. Going in now with my Creme Brulee shade by Makeup Geek and just defining a bit of my crease. I'm just tilting my head back as I do this so that I could really get it in the socket of my crease and lightly build up the colour. I've been loving watching ShanXO lately. Oh my god, I'm so freaking obsessed with all of her vlogs and her videos, and now that she's overseas, I'm oh my god, only 2 videos a week. I need 3 plus daily vlogs. I don't know why. She's just I've loved her for 5 years. I also watch Makeup by Michael Finch, but I feel he's trying a bit too hard lately. Crystal Conti, ex Twee Lee, I really like her. Rachel Leary, who else is good? Sometimes I watch Danny Mansuti, but I don't know, I don't really like her. Nikki Tutorials, Patrick Star and Jeffree Star? Yeah, I watch them sometimes too, but I don't love them. I just enjoy hearing what they say about products and stuff. Dipping into some Latte from Makeup Geek and just adding it more into the crease just to darken it up. Now that I'm happy with this sort of intensity of brown, I'm going to add a couple of light blues into the crease part. I'm just going to take the 2 blue shades here from this palette that I got in Greece just to define my crease a bit more. Grease, crease. I know, rhymes. For some reason, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I feel I'm only getting a very light sheen of colours, unfortunately. As I said in my last video, my haul video, when I swatched it, the dark shade was so pigmented, but I think these 2 blue shades literally do nothing. Which sucks. If I put this all over my lid and called it a day, I would look horrible. Now that I've sort of built that up a tiny bit, it's kind of looking a bit purpley-ish up the top, but it's better than just the brown, as I want to transition into a blue, kind of whatever, I don't know, just a blue eye. Next, I'm going to take this Dust and Cream eyeshadow in the shade Frick. Okay, I tried to read Greek, but that ain't gonna happen. Oh, 13 Egomaniac. Yeah, 13 Egomaniac. Can probably only get this if you go to Greece. I dug my nail into it yesterday, which I was no. Yeah, it's a nice purple shade. It's not too pigmented, but it's still nice. Now that I'm happy with this intensity of purple, I'm going to go in with another Dust and Cream eyeshadow. Oh shit, I think I just lied to you guys. I bought it from the same place, Dust and Cream, but it's called Pharmacy, and it's in the shade, okay, it's got a sticker over it, but it's in 548. Oh my god, I don't know why I can't talk. I'm going to put this on the bare parts of my lid and show you guys how it looks. Ooh, yes, so it's so pigmented. I'm so happy with this. This is the MAC 242 brush and it applies it really well. Although there does seem to be a lot of powder stuck on the brush as well, which kind of sucks, but for a €2 eyeshadow, I guess that'll have to do. Finally, I'm doing like a colourful look on my channel. I don't know, I feel like I look kind of weird with colour on my eye, like I look like I belong in the 1990s or something. But it is kind of fun actually using something other than like browns and pale like nude shades. Now that I'm happy with how the blue has built up, I'm going to apply some glitter glue. Again, I'm just going to use the back of my hand. I'm just going to apply a really small amount, just that bit there. You don't need a whole lot of glue when applying glitter. Like I know, like I used to think, oh my god, I need so much glue, like blah blah blah, but like you really don't. I would start with a small amount and then build it up, especially because glue can get kind of messy. And then like if you apply too much glue, then your glitter could kind of like chunk up and it does not look good. And then applying my Bulk Glitters Cloud Buster Clear colour over the top. Using a makeup wipe to wipe away all the fallout from the glitter. And now doing the same to the other eye. I'm going to use my Chi Chi 3D Magic Lash Mascara to coat my eyelashes. Now that I've finally finished my mascara, I'm going to mix two foundations together. They're basically like the same thing, so I'm kind of glad about that. I've got the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation and the Maybelline 24 Hour Superstay, the new foundation, in the shade... Where the frick? I've got the shade Soft Bronze in this, and I have the shade Cashew 140 in this. I'm going to use my clean hand now to mix those together. Did anyone watch the football or soccer like the other night? I was so sad that France won. I was kind of hoping Croatia would, but like... meh. I guess Australia got kicked out early, so who really cares at the end of the day? I'm kind of just like brushing over my skin with this. I'm not really like trying too hard. I'm just kind of like doing like really like small like flicking motions. And I guess like it's better to use like an old brush because the older it is, the more like fluffier it is. And I feel like fluffy brushes are really good for just like careless foundation, like you're not like rubbing too hard on your skin. If you do have the Huda Beauty foundation though, you do have to work really fast, so don't waste no time in like one spot for ages. And then I'm finally going to utilize the leftover concealer that was on the back of my hand to conceal under my eyes, down my nose and on my chin. I'm going to set my whole face using the Australis Fresh and Flawless in light beige. I love this stuff because you can just like drown yourself in it without... oh shit, I literally just drowned myself in it. But like it doesn't look that bad, especially now that they've brought out like the lighter shades, which I really appreciate. They don't look so like cakey and stuff anymore. Then I'm taking my good old Bobbi Brown powder in the shade Bronze and warming up my cheeks. I was thinking like, well, I always think about like what sort of surgery I want. Like, I thought about like my nose job for a while, as you guys have probably seen those videos. But I was thinking like having like a cheek filler would kind of be cool. So then like I wouldn't have to try so hard to like fake a cheekbone. Like it would just look naturally full and cool. But I don't really know what to ask for, and like I don't know how long it lasts, and I don't know how much it costs. I know that like Kylie Jenner definitely has like a fake, like those fake cheek things, implants and like filler and stuff. Like you can tell, like, because she has like no like a very like light stripe, and it just like stands out instantly, like of like bronzer. So like you can tell like those that like have to fake it, put on heaps of bronzer, and those that like have a surgery there just can get away with applying a light layer and it just like instantly popping. Also taking it down my nose. And going to contour with good old Hoola Benefit. Taking my favourite Inglot highlighter in the shade 7. I freaking love this. Watch as I put it on. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can see. Ah! This has gone everywhere for some reason. Looks so pretty. Moving back to the eyes, I'm going to take that purple shade under my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take this eyeliner that I picked up from Crown Brushes, as you would have heard the story in my previous video. This cost me $6 and it's not that good, but it's alright. Like for $6 for an eyeliner pencil, I guess like whatever. But yeah, it's in the shade Purple Fairy and I'm going to put it in my waterline. This eyeliner is good if you're going for the barely there eyeliner look, I guess. Popping on some more bottom mascara to make my eyes pop. I just finished applying my bottom mascara and then I was like, my hair was just like pissing me off, so I decided to throw it up like this. Let me know what you guys think. Did you like it like the slicked back kind of look, or do you prefer it up just in like my usual ponytail? I'm going to apply a tiny bit of this peach blush by NYX onto the apples of my cheeks just to add like a little bit of colour back to my face. I literally like put like this much blush on when I apply blush. Whoa, look, I can already see that. Like the NYX ones I think are really pigmented. I know a lot of Mecca blushes and Hourglass brush blushes, oh my god, are so like buildable, but I think the drugstore ones are just really pigmented. You can tell the really pigmented ones because they're very powdery, and you can tell the very built up ones because they're so sheer and like you can just like swish it and then rub it on your hand and like you have to keep building it and building it. It just adds a sheen rather like this bright pink would like make you look scary. When you ain't got freaking Kylie Jenner fake cheeks and fillers, then you just have to fake them with makeup. Finally, time for my eyebrows. I'm taking the Ka-Brow in shade 4. I love that shit. It's very buildable. I also used to love the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. But yeah, I think that's more expensive. Oh, they're both around the $30 mark. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm loving this at the moment while I've got it. I need to get my eyebrows done again because they're uneven. But I don't think anyone can ever make them even. It's just this one like naturally sits lower, which is really annoying. So I always have to fake them when I fill them in, which I guess like everyone has to do that anyway, but it's just really frustrating. I'm not sure if like I wished that my eyebrows were a bit bigger as well. Like sometimes I have actually filled them in quite bold before, but like I actually look weird, so maybe this size like actually does just suit my face. Maybe if my nose was a bit smaller or something, it would look more normal. To have my lips, I'm going to use this Rimmel Dark Night Water Loops purple shade. And this is my completed look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!